A shocking moment that was never supposed to be seen has now taken over the internet, and it's tearing apart one of the most powerful celebrity couples in the world. New leaked footage from the aftermath of the Met Gala has surfaced online, and within minutes, it spread like wildfire across X, TikTok, and Instagram, showing Rihanna and A$AP Rocky in what fans are calling a heated and uncomfortable exchange that no one expected to see. At first glance, it looks like just another tired post-event moment, but the body language, the silence, the tension between them, it has ignited a storm of speculation that something went seriously wrong behind the scenes of one of fashion's biggest nights. Was it an argument, a betrayal, or something far more personal that the cameras were never meant to capture? And here's the part that's making this situation explode even further. Sources claim this wasn't the only tense moment of the night, because what happened inside the Met Gala may have already set everything into motion before that viral clip even appeared. Now the internet is divided, theories are spreading faster than facts, and fans are asking one terrifying question. Is this the beginning of the end for Rihanna and A$AP Rocky? And the truth is only getting darker from here. Rihanna and A$AP Rocky have always been more than just a celebrity couple. They've been a cultural force that fans believed could survive anything. From the moment their relationship went public, they were labeled unstoppable. Two icons, two worlds of music, fashion, and influence colliding into what fans called a perfect storm romance. But behind the red carpets and flashing cameras, their journey has never been simple. From early friendship rumors to their long-awaited romance, their connection was built slowly, cautiously, almost like both of them knew the world would be watching every move they made. Over the years, they became one of the most photographed couples in the world, appearing at major fashion events, music award shows, and high-profile private gatherings that always sparked headlines. But with fame came pressure, whispers of tension, rumors of disagreements, and constant public scrutiny that never gave them space to breathe. Then came the biggest shift in their lives, becoming parents. That changed everything. Suddenly, it wasn't just about music or fashion anymore. It was about family, protection, and surviving life under extreme global attention. Insiders have always described them as deeply connected but intensely private behind closed doors, claiming that what the public sees is only a small fragment of their reality. And yet, every time they appear in public, the world treats them like a symbol of perfection. That is exactly why this latest Met Gala situation has exploded the way it has. Because for years, fans believed nothing could shake them. Not rumors, not pressure, not even past controversies that tried to pull them apart. But what happened at this year's Met Gala is now being described as different. A turning point, a moment where something shifted in their energy that even fans couldn't ignore. And according to early insider whispers, the tension didn't start outside the event. It started inside the Met itself. And by the time they were seen leaving that night, something had already changed between them in a way no one is fully explaining yet. But what exactly happened inside those private moments? That's where the story takes its first shocking turn. It all began inside the Met Gala afterparty moments, where cameras are limited, but emotions are not. Multiple attendees reportedly noticed that Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, who arrived earlier in the night appearing perfectly in sync, began acting differently as the evening progressed. At first, it was subtle. A pause here, a distance there, a moment where laughter faded faster than expected. Then came the shift that people couldn't ignore. Witnesses claimed there was a private interaction between the couple away from the main crowd, something that immediately changed the energy between them for the rest of the night. No one knows exactly what was said, but one insider described it as sharp, emotional, and unexpected. By the time they reappeared in public, the chemistry fans are used to seeing was reportedly gone. Then came the moment that would later explode online. The viral footage from outside the venue, showing Rihanna and A$AP Rocky inside a vehicle, sitting in what fans are calling unnaturally silent tension. No smiles, no hand-holding, no interaction, just distance. And that's all it took. Within minutes, the clip was reposted thousands of times with captions like, "Something went wrong here. This doesn't look like them at all. They're definitely fighting." But the real shock came when an alleged leaked message started circulating online claiming something happened inside. She wasn't happy leaving. No confirmation, no source, but enough to ignite chaos. And then the first twist hit harder than anyone expected, because another attendee came forward claiming that before leaving, Rihanna and A$AP Rocky were seen having a brief but intense conversation backstage, one that ended with them walking in completely opposite directions for several minutes before regrouping. That detail changed everything, because now fans weren't just reacting to a tired couple in a car. They were reacting to the possibility that something serious had already happened inside the Met Gala itself. And just as theories began spiraling out of control online, a second wave of footage started circulating, and this one made everything even worse. The internet thought the first clip was enough, but then the second wave of footage dropped. This time, it showed a closer angle of the same post-event moment, and fans immediately began analyzing every frame like investigators searching for hidden meaning. Every expression, every pause, every micro-movement. And suddenly, the narrative shifted again. What looked like silence now looked like emotional distance. What looked like fatigue now looked like tension. Social media exploded instantly. On X, one viral thread read, "This is not just tiredness. There is emotional conflict here. You can feel it." Another post claimed, "Rihanna looks distant. Rocky looks frustrated. Something happened before they got in that car." And that's when celebrity reaction accounts jumped in. A major entertainment page posted, "Sources say there was a disagreement earlier in the night involving scheduling, communication, and a private misunderstanding." That post alone crossed millions of views in hours. Then came the supposed insider leak that changed the entire direction of the story. According to unnamed sources, the tension may have started over a miscommunication involving after-party plans, something small that allegedly escalated due to stress, exhaustion, and the overwhelming pressure of the night. But fans weren't buying the small issue theory, because the body language told a different story. And that's when things escalated even further. Rumors began spreading that security personnel noticed a noticeable shift in mood between the couple after they exited the venue. One anonymous claim even suggested they were not speaking for most of the ride back. That single sentence sent the internet into meltdown. Now, the question wasn't whether they had a disagreement. It was whether that disagreement was still ongoing. And as debates turned into arguments across social platforms, a new detail surfaced that changed everything again. A paparazzi clip showing Rihanna briefly looking away from Rocky while he attempted to speak to her inside the vehicle. And that moment, that single moment, is what pushed the story from speculation into full-blown viral chaos. But what fans didn't know yet was that the public reaction was only the beginning. Because behind the scenes, industry insiders were already preparing statements that would divide the story even further. Within hours, the internet had split into two explosive sides. Team 1 believed something serious had happened between Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, insisting the footage clearly showed emotional distance and unresolved tension. Team 2 argued the opposite, that people were overanalyzing a tired couple after one of the most exhausting nights in fashion. But the debate quickly escalated beyond fans. Entertainment commentators, gossip pages, and celebrity analysts all jumped in. One popular media account posted, "This is what happens when private moments become public entertainment. People are projecting narratives onto exhaustion." But another account fired back, "Exhaustion doesn't erase emotional energy." Something clearly shifted. Then came celebrity reaction pages claiming unnamed industry insiders were concerned about the energy shift between the couple during the event. Hashtags began trending. Hashtag Rihanna Rocky. Hashtag Met Gala drama. Hashtag what happened inside. Fan theories exploded. Misunderstanding argument theory. Emotional disagreement theory. Staged controversy theory. Nothing happened defense camp. Even casual viewers were pulled into the debate. Some users insisted, "They've been through worse. This is nothing." Others countered, "You can see the disconnect. This is not normal." And as the argument intensified online, a new wave of speculation emerged suggesting that this wasn't an isolated incident, but part of a larger ongoing tension behind closed doors. News style pages began posting cryptic updates like, "Sources say the couple has been under unusual pressure recently." No details. No confirmation. Just enough to keep the chaos alive. And just when the internet thought it had figured everything out, a final piece of information surfaced that completely changed the direction of the entire story once again. Just when the situation seemed like it might settle into a simple overanalysis of a tired moment, a final twist reignited everything. A new extended clip allegedly surfaced showing earlier moments from the same night before the couple entered the vehicle. And in that footage, fans noticed something nobody had talked about before. Rihanna and A$AP Rocky were seen briefly separated during the post-Gala transition period, something unusual for a couple known for staying closely aligned in public appearances. In the clip, Rihanna appears engaged in conversation with another guest while Rocky stands slightly apart, observing before joining her moments later. At first glance, it seems harmless. But online analysts immediately began claiming this separation moment could explain the energy shift seen later in the night. Then came another shocking claim from an anonymous account alleging there was a misunderstanding earlier that was never fully resolved before they left. No proof. No source verification. But the internet didn't need it. The theory spread instantly. Now the narrative had evolved again. It wasn't just tiredness. It wasn't just a car moment. It wasn't even just a disagreement. It was now being framed as a chain reaction that started inside the Met Gala itself and carried into the viral footage everyone was discussing. And then, the final blow came. A celebrity gossip page posted, "Don't be surprised if more footage drops. The night isn't fully revealed yet." That single line sent fans into chaos, because it suggested one terrifying possibility, that what we've seen so far might only be a fraction of what actually happened that night. And if that's true, then the viral clip everyone is arguing about might not even be the most important moment of the story. The question now is no longer whether there was tension. The question is, what exactly happened inside the Met Gala that no camera fully captured? And more importantly, why hasn't the full story come out yet? Now I want to know what you think about this situation. Do you believe this viral footage actually shows real tension between Rihanna and A$AP Rocky? Or is the internet completely overanalyzing a tired moment after a long night? Because right now, fans are completely divided. Some are convinced something serious happened behind the scenes at the Met Gala. Others say this is just another case of social media blowing a harmless moment out of proportion. But here's the real question that nobody can ignore. If this was just exhaustion, why did the energy shift so suddenly? And if it wasn't, what are we not being told yet? Drop your opinion in the comments, because this debate is far from over. And if new footage or insider information comes out, you already know we'll break it down first. So make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because this story is still developing and the next update could change everything we think we know.